Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Um, my name is Cam, and I have here my partner Axe. We're gonna be covering the AGL Week 4. Axe will stay here for the first hour ish. He then will join 18 New Moon Scream later on, but we'll be able to cover as much as possible. So, good night, Axe. How are you doing tonight?
I'm pretty alright. A whole lot has gone on today.
Nice. We might have a guest tonight. We did have a few issues with some guests. They did had some IRL issues that they had to uh, didn't allow them to be here tonight. And the other one, Thunder, is on the Aegis podcast, so he might show up if there is time because he also has a scream later on. Um, so basically, today we just gonna cover. We do have a few videos that I want to share. It has been a pretty good amount of streams and clips that we've been getting. So there's a lot of interesting stuff to show. Um, but obviously there are a couple games where we still don't have. So we're just gonna cover in order from Hexstack to Arcane. And the very first game that I'm gonna show is, first of all, we're gonna start with PF Dreadnoughts and SG Dark Matter. Basically, these are two teams that are fighting for the bottom of the Hackstack group. So let me put on the screen. This is the game one result, and I'm gonna see if I can get the draft. So let me know when you can see X.
Take a little bit. Alright, got it.
So basically, this is as you Dark Matter is one of the IBS teams here in the league, and PF Dreadnoughts is not, but still they didn't have much. They didn't have a good time this season so far. They were 0-3 until this week, where they got their first series. And looking and judging by this, we can see that it's pretty. Wait, is it 30 minutes? I can't tell if it's 30 minutes or not. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like 33.
So 33 minutes, not like an easy game. Looks like a back and forth, 14 to 10 kills. Pretty standard overall. We do see Zuko on the Kaisa being pretty strong. Um, but Sociopath Bowl also pretty strong on the side of
Is
uh,
this Neferi
Dark
top?
Matter. Sorry?
Is this Neferi top?
It is, looks like it is. Let me see if I can bring, I do have the draft, but let's see how it's going to look like. Oh, it's at the bottom.
I have not seen Neferi top yet, so I'm not really sure how it shakes out.
So
I'm
it's not the,
surprised Neferi has such high CS, because Poppy usually beats down everyone with a dash.
well, she doesn't dash much. She has two dashes for sure, but from playing with her, like she starts with Q and she just pokes with Q because Q has two casts. So you can literally just poke the Poppy, Brock um your first strike, get extra gold and things like that. So I still imagine like they're not like she's probably gonna poke until Sejuani shows up, but I don't expect to be like heavily trading, to be fair. Um
This is a bit of a weird game.
but she did get a lot of gold. She had the most gold out of the game. 15k,
It's
almost
because
16.
the CS numbers are ridiculous.
Yeah, 288. She farms pretty well. I see
That's almost 9 CS a minute.
she doesn't have Hydra, which is actually a pretty good item for her. It does block with the Q cast, which makes things even easier. But yeah, this does looks like a more uh even game, I would say, because both teams are pretty much playing all together. We do see the Kindred and Talia being on the weak side, both with 1-4 and 1-3. They do have good CSing and some gold, but they don't seem to have enough damage to deal with Victor and Afiri and Sejuani that finish off with no, 3 items. So it's a rough. I still think like I do expect a little bit more from the PF team, which is this case is the blue team. Um, I do expect a little bit more from them. I think if they want a chance for playoffs, they definitely need to do much more than this. And it's just sad for Dark Matter because I don't think they will be able to, show much more of in the league. Um, so with that being said, let me bring up here game two, just so we get a glimpse of how it was as I get the draft as well. Okay. Okay. So this is game two. It looks a bit, actually looks pretty similar to last game. Another 33 minutes game. This
Mm.
time, Kasante versus Ilaoi.
That
Um,
sounds like a terrible matchup for Cassante.
we can see how bad it was. He's
He
120
yeah,
CS below,
he had 120 CS lead.
and what is it? 6K gold difference? Yeah, pretty much it. 6K gold lead. Not many kills difference. It's a 14-8, so
Mhm.
more
Just another
even.
CS slaughter. I'm not sure why these games are taking them 30 minutes to close when like both games are 10,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, and on this one,
Especially when they have the tools to start stuff with Jarvan, Corki, and Alistar.
yeah,
And
Quark is so
when you look
bad.
on the opposing side, like who is able to match Alawi without it being like a 3v1?
Nobody really, and she had like 3 items going to 4. But the one thing that's interesting for me is there are 42 assists on the side of PFD. So they played a lot together. J4 with Alistar, and even with the Ilaoi. Ilaoi has 9 out of the 14 kills. Or 9 assists, like 9 participation out of the 14 kills. So she was there in pretty much all the fights. Um, and you would probably would be expecting Ilau to just pretty focus on split pushing, right? So I'm thinking that whenever she's split pushing,
They
maybe
probably put Alawi as bait and then ran behind her with the
yeah,
shadow
that's what I'm thinking.
because Alawi needs to be. She needs to set up her shop kind of like Heimerdinger does, and then she can actually do stuff. Well, if she does the sub shop, then she needs to land like a really big ult.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking she's like baiting 2, 3 people, uh, and then people are coming in and they're just finishing off. That's what I'm thinking. But again, pretty. It's hard to tell
This,
what's happened, but I agree with
I,
you. Like 33
I'm
minutes is
not
too
sure
much.
what the point of this Sejuani pick is, unless like the goal is to camp bot.
Well, Sociopath Bull does have a lot of gold, like 14K. Even as G Jack, he was able to acquire some resources. 334 CS in 33 minutes. That's pretty good. 288 as well. So not bad CSing for mid and bot. Hey guys, so we're gonna have here a duo from Bing Chillers joining us. I will try to get them here on the screen as well, but you guys can hear them. Hey guys, hey Lyric and Gav, how you guys doing tonight?
Not too bad. I'm, shitting on everyone still. So
Yeah, I was hearing the Agents podcast. So
We tried to bring the spice.
yeah, me, Bucka, literal main character energy. You're welcome.
nice. So we pretty much just started. We're just looking at the first match as how it went. So pretty much we're just discussing like how long it took for PFD to win against Dark Matter because from the looks of it didn't sound like they had to take the 33 minutes. Could have been a bit much faster.
Um, let's see. That's the one with the J4, right? Uh,
Yes.
Yeah, the team misses victory on. Yeah.
yeah. I think I don't know. The draft seems kind of weird because Kaisa's also going AP, so it's like both of your main damage dealers are like AP. So I understand, but then again, fucking none of the other team built MR. Like
But
the
armor,
tanks have
the
the
magic
tanks have
designs are
AD.
so bad lately.
Okay, but like a force of nature, and then neither Kaisa nor Corky does that much to you anymore.
Abyssal Mask and Azir does more damage.
But I guess hindsight is 2020.
I mean, maybe they just wanted to let Quirky scale up so he felt useful. Because
Smile.
that champ needs to scale up to have fun with. Also, the Lowy just probably perma split push, so they might have, even though they're ahead, felt scared because they're fighting 4v5.
Mhm. Maybe. Who knows? People are weird. And I also think AP Kaisa is like not the vibe anymore. I think it's definitely lost a lot of power with the nerfs.
I think it's such a vibe, but that's me.
I mean, I'm a Kaisa purist. I like going my Navori, my goddamn. I still
No
like
Infinity
Static.
Edge?
Don't ever talk
Dude,
to me again.
don't even
Who is
say
this
that
guy?
word.
Who is this guy? But yeah, I don't know. Kaisa, I hate playing that champion though. Ugh, ew, gross.
I mean, she is still pretty popular with even with all the changes that happened recently, she's still pretty damn popular. I think she's still like the most picked AD carry in league right now.
I think it's between her and Ezreal. I'm pretty sure.
It has to be Kaisa.
No, yeah, it's Kaisa and Ezreal are the two highest picked, both with 25 and 23 respectively.
Where's Duwan stats when you need them?
Exactly. So this is basically, and again, as I was mentioning earlier, these teams like honestly, I don't see how PF can. I mean, they have a slight chance of making to playoffs, but it's really rough. SG Dark Matter, I think they're officially eliminated. Um, they're 0-4, one individual win, and PF Dreadnoughts they have a 1-3 record, so it's pretty rough from them. I just hope they try their best and try to do upsets, but it is just unlikely to happen. To be fair.
Ezreal is the fourth most pick ADC.
Ooh, I
Because
was looking at
Kaisa, Ash, MF, and then Ezreal.
I was
Actually,
looking at play rate on ADC like a couple weeks ago. I was like, how does Kai'Sa have like a 25% win rate? I mean, pick rate, and then Ezreal's like 20 something.
Ezreal has a 50% win rate right now.
No, let's
And
talk about pick rate. Pick rate.
oh no, and pick rate. I mean, at least according to Mobalytics, right? It's 28.5 for Kaisa and 23.6 for Ezreal.
Yeah,
Pick
but
rate.
in how many games do you have that?
That is in I'm pretty sure it's like minimum 1,000 games total. I think, or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't stats.
Nah,
I just play the game.
it's all good. It's all good. So now, well, I will say this: a lot of people has picked Kai'Sa still, from what I was looking, But let me shift gears to the next match. The next match is Team Shadowfrost Dominion versus Conduit Esports Kraken. This one, we do actually have plays to reveal, so I'm gonna bring them on the screen here in a second. So just give it a second. Where is it? Wait. Oh, this one. Let me update this. Alright, so
This was
now it's
the
updated.
game. What? Why did Poppy hold on to E?
Yeah.
She could have just
Trundle.
shoved him away from tower.
Trundle be trundling though.
Oh my god. Trundle got stunned on his own pillar.
I mean, that's why Trundle's the quote unquote counter pick to Olaf because he doesn't care.
I'd rather just flake Camille into Olaf.
He'll just ban it. Olaf's cringe.
Also, you can just pick range and just farm from a distance, and he does nothing. Victor is putting in some work.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's see. I don't like the target selection from MF. She could have gotten probably 2 kills there if she did it effectively. Oh wait, I remember that guy, the trash panda.
Oh, he walks. Oh, I guess he didn't see the poppy.
Worse though, top laner loses an entire wave. Okay, that's a free kill.
And he gets a
This poor
faster.
Olaf.
Oh wait,
Yeah, she
Poppy
loses
just sent him straight to the Rift Arrow. That's just
W.
you know W Poppy ult right there. And Trundle be trundling.
Yeah, Trundle being Trundle is one of the things that hurts me the most personally.
Oh
Okay, that was
Oh.
so troll. That was so
You
troll.
hate to see it.
And the
Ah,
TP flank. Oh, that's brutal.
that is.
Oh,
Did
2 more
Braum
minutes. 2 more
Also-
minutes left in the game.
also did
That's-
Braum shield? Braum didn't even shield the fucking MF ult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Oof.
oh no,
Oh,
and
you get
there's
the kill.
yeah, there's the throw now.
Oh
I
my
mean, red team just has the strongest jungler in the game, one of the strongest mids.
I don't think Maokai is the strongest
Maokai's
jungler in the game.
Maokai's so
God. I
good.
mean,
think-
I wouldn't say he's S tier, but he's like right in that A tier range.
Yeah, I think you're coping with that one.
I mean,
Who's better than Maokai?
I think he's good mainly
Me.
because of his execution. It's so easy to use his thing, so easy,
It's
right?
really consistent. You can give a really bad jungle Maokai and still have a game to play.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to play on him than execute other stuff.
I genuinely believe that the best jungler
Wait.
in the game, if played correctly, is probably Kindred.
Yeah, you can do its nuts right now.
That Poppy made Ash's ult hit or miss.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we're ulting as MF. Guys, I'm doing something, I swear. Okay, but like, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, this is just what Trundle does.
I mean, they fed Trundle, and now he's a side lane menace.
Yeah, he's 9-3-1. Holy shoot.
Does Poppy get the kill here? Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. If Trundle wants
Wait,
us, he just
Dude, they
ults
have
Poppy and
3
goes
here,
for...
and they ran away from Trundle.
Okay, but Trundle legit just ults Poppy, go for Orin.
He had already ulted.
Yeah, he
Oh, well,
already
it's
ulted.
sick.
This
He
guy's just
ulted- Oh,
What a
Okay,
skilled
I don't know. I
character.
don't know what's worth. I don't know what was worth there. The MF ult into the wind to somehow hit Victor, or Victor not walking down to dodge the MF ulti.
Only the best ADCs play MF.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
She's so busted. Like, I think it's
Yeah, until she's so busted until there's a J4 on the enemy team, and you just want to like actually like
Like,
stop breathing.
they have the MF counter, and they're still losing the game because top died so many times with Trundle.
I mean, they
When
have
you
the
play,
MF counter, but they're. I haven't seen this Ash at all,
Well, like, it's extra good because
oh,
Braum can
a
block
little
the
Baron
Maokai ult.
steal.
and they turn that. They like hard win this if they play this correctly. That
Maokai's
was a
playing-
good ulti. No, we're cooking. We're cooking. Look, they're all dead. They all die here, right?
Oh
That's the
my
first
god.
time.
And do they end the game?
There's
No,
no the end.
wow.
They get drag. No, that's a runaway.
Oh my lord.
Exhibit A
just-
and why Maokai's the goat. He
No,
just
yeah,
presses R and
definitely.
then allows MF to hit her ult correctly.
Definitely not Ash just walking straight into the ulti or anything. Don't worry,
Wait,
guys.
It's not like Ash could have walked up.
Yeah, where's she
She
walking?
she
I
could.
don't
I
know.
think she could have.
No shot.
And especially, why does she have ghosts? It's a Leona Maokai.
I mean, that is a bigger sin. And Syndra,
We only ask the real questions here.
we are cleanse gaming. If I'm the Sash,
Like, holy guacamole, what are we doing?
oof.
And this chase is gonna last fucking 2,000 years, actually.
Use your stride
I'm saying
breaker.
he's still chasing Poppy.
Don't worry, guys. This is worth. This is worth, guys.
yeah, man. They won the
Yeah,
kill.
Olaf's just gonna run down our team.
Dude, Olaf's in this game now. He has 7 kills. I didn't think I'd see it.
And then MF just has a ult right into Braum. What is this?
He
Did
used the
Braum
shield
put up
correctly.
shield before MF
Yep.
ult?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. He
I'm
did.
very confused.
Ooh,
I mean,
Olaf
you
Gaming.
know,
Olaf
game's just
Olaf
over.
is
Gaming.
scaling. You
Oh.
can't
No,
let
this-
Olaf scale. Who said he's
game's
the snowball
over.
champ?
there is not a way in hell that the fucking blue team loses here.
Wait,
Please tell me there's
I
not
think
a way.
wait
they
a
just
minute.
lost.
No, Ash.
Oh,
Oh my god.
They can't
This is
run.
a
Oh,
3v4.
Wait, Olaf
oh,
is here, man.
Olaf.
Olaf just goes in 1v4.
Yep.
He needs
Yep.
to do anything but kill the carries first.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
thought there was no way Red Team loses that game.
They threw so hard. Trundle just kept going for 1v1 tower dives instead of actually increasing the pace of the game.
I mean,
Huh.
not only that, he just chased like so many kills. Like, if he was just diving and taking turrets, that's fine. But he was
they
like,
did. They did. Run back the top lane matchup. Oh shoot.
Yeah, and they just get there first, so now Trundle's not a problem.
Yep, I can tell you what happened right there.
Oh my god.
Trundle
oh.
failed his 3-wave crash, and he gets punished for it.
So you remember that one funny moment where I was like, "Huh, if they pick J4 if they pick MF and there's a J4 on the enemy team, it's like all doomsday." I feel like this is what's gonna happen now.
Oh, Trundle ulted.
This guy can't help but over push and die, and they just let it work.
Yeah. Oh, you got the shutdown.
I love the comment from Tigsy. What the fuck is Sharvin doing?
He's setting up a tent. Oh no.
Nah, he
What?
goes.
Oh,
No.
I
That's in the
mean,
top.
is
She's
that
so
worth
bad.
it?
I mean,
Is
the
that
wave
worth it though?
crashes.
I guess,
yeah.
but
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, this is such a bad gank. Olaf
Don't worry,
has no
guys.
health.
Don't worry, guys. We're getting top lane ahead.
Oh my
Smile.
god.
this is
And he
interesting.
got first blood too, right? The Olaf.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Olaf started with 1 kill with first blood, and then Jarvan came top again and got a kill.
Yeah,
But it's
and now he's like
definitely
40 CS below, 3 kills.
Maybe you just don't run back the matchup you struggled into. Just a thought.
I just solo killed him.
I mean, I don't
And he's
even.
getting solo killed by Maokai jungle.
Yeah, Maokai broken. I told you. He lost the champ, not the
Oh my
player.
god. I can't
Okay.
believe Jarvan just EQ'd while a TP was coming in.
You know, life
That's
ends
an
with me.
ult. That's an ult. Do we already know who wins this game? Because I have no idea.
Dude,
No, I
this is a
have an
coin
idea.
flip and a half. That's a
I'm gonna
beautiful
guess
knockup and a
Aurelion
great
Soul.
TP.
I'm just gonna guess Aurelion Soul team because they have Aurelion Soul. But
No, I have an idea.
But
I mean, I
Olaf's
guess
the
I
best
could
scaling
look.
champ in the game.
No. Don't look. I have an idea. Don't worry. So what's gonna happen here, right? Is that eventually Acel's gonna be like turbo huge, right? However, they're gonna do the funny little thing, that funny little thing right there, and they're gonna come straight back. They're gonna throw their lead away, and we're all gonna be like, "What? No, no
Oh,
way!"
blue team just got the dragon though. This is Ocean
But
Soul.
then-
They're down double inhibs.
Yep. Wee. Wait, you're telling me
What?
Trundle got caught out again while his team is touching mid tower and not getting anything? Oh, there is no mid tower actually.
Yeah, they got
They
triple
have
inhib,
all
but
in
they
him.
have Ocean Soul.
Triple inhib versus Ocean Soul.
I don't know what sin is larger. Oh my god. Olaf's gonna let his ult time out instead of
This
going
is
for
the,
the closest target.
let's say Fiesta.
Okay,
Oh, the
but
Ash
you want to know
Cassio
something funny?
combo. And Turtle's pushing bot. This is a base race.
You know what? You know what's extremely fucking funny? That if what's it called? If Ash went Runans instead of trying to build a Bork, she would have gotten it. She would have gotten all those kills, and it would have been like insane.
See, guys, my split push is working.
No, he actually ends the game. That is so
Oh
funny.
my god. Just
It's
hit
not-
the Nexus.
It's not Baron plus triple super wave.
I don't know why he was scared. He felt like he was scared of dying or something. Like, I don't think.
Okay, we got a different matchup this time.
That's crazy. I
Was
hate
that the-
this matchup.
Was
This
that
is such
the
a
first
bad
2-1?
matchup for Rumble.
Oh, 100%. This is like one of my least favorite matchups.
Oh, but don't worry.
And he
Oh,
might
that
win.
spacing so good. Why did Aurelia go in there?
No way! How do you get the solo kill there?
Because
Oh, he's
Aurelia
not
didn't
autoing.
fucking come back to
Oh,
these.
oh.
Aurelia's so dead again. What
Oh,
is
guys,
this?
we're
And he takes a tower shot. What the hell?
we're egoing. We're
No,
egoing.
the
Wait a
flashy
minute.
miss.
We go. Oh, man.
Oh my god. Dude, did Aurelia think she wins this at level 5? He's level 6.
Andy has a Oblivion Orb first item,
There's no way.
which
Look at
is
the
kind of
components.
int.
She had
Which is,
longsword.
oh yeah,
Where's
the
Oblivion Orb?
Oblivion Orb's kind of int, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who's healing aside from Aurelia with lifesteal.
No way! She just got that kill.
Oh my god.
Is he gonna try to get the execute? What are we watching?
Oh my god,
Well,
this
we're
guy,
watching
he
E4
completely
Elite, man.
mental gap in the middle of his comp game.
Like, I'm a bad top laner, but shit.
Hey, I think you'd have more than 56 CS at 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, it's all
my-
about who runs down first in top lane. That's all about.
It is true. Whoever
That's
gets
it. You
gapped
can't wait to
top
watch our
first
game.
loses really hard.
Can't wait till we watch our games
Unless you're
because
just
I
Rumble and then you die
play
to
it a lot.
Aurelia.
And then you get to see a lot of interactive gameplay.
Yeah,
So we
just
see the
don't die.
TP.
Sit on the tower.
This is such an obvious bait.
Man,
Oh my god.
Okay, in this league, do like top laners have mentals of like glass? Is that why we're always camping top? Like I'm so confused, right?
I've never seen this many ganks in a top lane. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
no cap.
Top is usually left alone, but there is top camp in like 3 games? At least 2.
I mean, but you do
What's
have
that
like an
like?
Olaf on the top lane, so I would expect you to do something like
Yeah,
that
that's true.
to ensure
Also,
that
another thing
he's
too, I
ahead.
have to gank.
Yeah, to ensure that he's ahead. But even with the ganks early, he was never ahead. He was always behind. So it's kind of like
Well,
you're
I just-
wasting your time.
I'm not
He's
sure why
behind, but it doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter. The champion. It
Oh
shouldn't
my
matter.
God, he
Why are you
ripped ult
not?
so hard? The rumble. And he still wins it. His ult didn't even do damage.
He double kills. Oh my gosh!
Dude, he's
I
3
wish I-
levels behind. Oh no, that's a Poppy. I thought it was Irelia for some second.
Ew, poppies.
Nice.
Why?
Center.
Maokai's coming.
Yeah, but I have to get the kill, guys.
Amen.
I mean, it is a shutdown, so maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, Poppy got a completed item off of it. Okay, we see cleanse this time against an Ash.
Avengers assemble.
Poppy with a nice ult. Wait, did Rumble ult there?
He didn't have.
don't know.
I don't know if he ulted there, but he didn't have ult. So maybe
Yeah, he had
ulted
just
before.
used it. It looked like, so I thought he did there, but I didn't see the ult.
All right. We're fighting.
Wow, Rumble's being
Yeah.
outstabbed by Aurelia.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said. It's the champ. Eventually, the champ just wins.
I
Honestly,
mean,
if I was Ezreal, I would have E'd forward there to get that double kill.
Oh, 100% you would have.
Yeah, but that's because like I'm the go. I'm not afraid of
oh
anything.
my god.
We're still hitting this dragon. Oh my Lanta.
They all died to one Ezreal Q. I'm
These
so
guys are
shocked they stayed.
These guys are psychos, and now you get to see why he shouldn't be able to get to play this game. That should have been happening from the beginning of the game.
Okay, but did you just legitimately build like Zonia's and it's all doomsday for Aurelia?
Nah, she still shits on you because she just waits out the timer.
No, it's not for the timer. It's for the armor stack. No.
She still goes Bork, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're talking about Zonia's and Rumble.
Yeah.
Sonya's on Rumble's bait. It used to be good.
You just can't. Your whole goal is to kill people with ult, and
Yeah.
the most you could ever do is like do demonic riot wise and hope it's enough health to not get one shot.
I mean, you can go Zonya's like third or fourth, which she's starting to build it now, but
Yeah, it's not going to fix your lane. You just have to play better, honestly.
you need to go demonic first, IMO. I think it's better than going
I
Night
don't know why
Harvester.
he went Night Harvester first time. I think Rumble's one of the few champions that can go mythic like third item.
Yeah. I wish Leandries was still good on him.
Yeah, it's just
I-
not great.
I remember.
Back when Leandris gave health, it was so great, but now it's mana, no
See,
health.
this is why Zonya's is useless. You just buy time to still die,
Yeah,
or should have.
Zonia's like one of her resets, and then it's good.
That's a interesting ult.
He could have ulted it towards mid.
At where they were or actually walking. I guess it cut him off to keep him from going in the
Like,
bush.
They have Maokai, Nico, Rakan, and Rumble's dry ulting every fight. I'm very
Yeah,
confused.
he's starting fights with ults instead of waiting for Maokai to press
Like,
R.
ult here in the
Oh,
path.
that's a dream
They
ult
can't
right
avoid
there.
it.
He doesn't have ult. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he does have it. Where is he
I
though?
think he does.
No, he has it. He had it. He's top dealing with Aurelia.
Oh hopefully. But yeah, he does use train to his advantage when setting up the ult.
I mean, I'm
This
surprised
game-
that how what's the name of
How many times can she do that before he knows to dodge?
well,
Like,
not only
I've
that,
seen
but
that 5 times and it's hit 5 times.
Yeah, you
I-
can't keep getting away with it.
I meant more in terms of like, because she spent like a lot of time just sticking on that side lane and just taking turrets, and although she had like 12 dots, so. But I guess that doesn't matter because she just loses. But
The
yeah,
thing,
I just
That
deeped
for-
it. Is this the conduit that's like first place, like by far, or is there another conduit?
no,
no, that's
this
kind of
yeah,
esports cracking.
exactly. That's the conduit.
So the team on red team right here, the Cinder, right?
Yeah, that's
That's a mid laner of the best team, quote unquote, in the league right now.
well, yes. Well,
That's
Uh,
one way to put it.
I mean, I don't want to flame anyone, but what I was gonna say is, I think Conduit is in that top four. I don't think they're the best, but they are top four in the league for sure. They're definitely the top team on their group Hextech, and winning because they won. Who did they win against? They
I guess we'll
won.
play them in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to see like how the cross group was gonna end. But they have won going boosters. They have won Forsaken Deity, and they have won Team Shadowfrost. So technically, and they won PF Dreadnought. So they won all the stronger teams of their own group. Um, and I think only one
The-
series was 2-0. Everything else was 2-1. But again, it's showing some sort of consistency, right?
Yeah, they're able to take 2 games.
I don't know. I don't know. Dynasty seemed like a much more what's it called? Like a much
Clean?
more well-oiled
Clean,
machine.
like-
This looks
That's what I'm
looks
saying.
like
It's clean. Like they're winning. They won. They've been winning clean. Like I haven't watched any of their other games since the one we played against them, but I'd imagine they were just as clean.
Yeah, I'm excited to see after this week the schedule that's gonna be put because I want to see like who's gonna play who, when is gonna play, all that kind of stuff. That's
So
what I'm
we did
excited.
ask. We did ask that on the other. We asked them, and they said that they don't know exactly what it is, but it is set in stone already. So they think it's like top 3 teams versus top 3 teams, like for 3 weeks. But they said don't quote it exactly because it might not be.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha. I mean, again, I'm just excited to see how it's gonna come because I think that cross group is gonna tell a lot more for both groups, right? For both Hextech
Yeah.
and Chemtech.
to see who's actually the stronger.
Yeah, to make sure like who's the stronger, what's the middle pack, and what's the bottom feeders.
True.
Now, actually, I'm gonna switch gears towards our own group, the Chemtech group, where we are all playing, and
Big.
I would arguably say best group so far
Oh,
in the league.
100%.
So,
Has to be.
I mean I'm in it, so
and to be fair, there has not been a single 2-1 in this group. Meaning, if you win cleanly. If you
Yeah,
lose,
whoever wins game 1 wins.
exactly. And if you're losing,
We
you
all
lose.
hand shook it.
Exactly.
We all hand shook it.
Exactly. And so we're switching to Team Ambition Exodia versus CB Sapphire. Shout out to Team Ambition Exodia. They got their first win of the series. I still think they won't be able to make it to or fight for playoffs, but again, they have a chance, right? Just because they won. So shout out to them as we are about to see some good and oh, by the way, after this I do have something to share that Aris shared with me. So hopefully we're all good to watch it.
Okay, just some rel play. This is classic rel
I'm gonna be
gaming.
honest. I know Rel's been out for like 2 years. I still don't know what that champ does.
Well, they changed it.
Yeah, they changed her.
Oh, okay, thank God, because I definitely did not learn.
It's kind of
What
the
he did
same, but a
before.
little different. It's
This
just more
Thresh
consistent
Samira
now.
combo is a problem.
I mean, that's just crazy that they had Rel Samira and they didn't take it.
Do we have the draft for this game?
Yeah, I can. Let me try to get it.
Let
on the
me see
screen.
if I can guess it. First pick Rel. Enemy team goes Aurelion Soul.
If you're first
Ornn.
picking Rel, you're trolling. Like turbo trolling.
They ended up firing back with Ari, Aatrox, then some other bands. Then they take or they took early Seraphine to throw the flex.
All right, let me know if you guys
Oh,
can
they
see
went
the.
Victor. Oh, they did first pick Rel.
That is turbo troll.
They just completely blinded their bot lane and got mega countered.
I guess maybe they expected the Rel to be. They didn't expect Rel jungle.
Wait, how do you even lose that shit as fucking Bear Seraphine? Wait, that's so turbo
Well,
grief.
the only way you beat
Oh,
it
there we
is
go.
with
That's
poke, and
no,
they've been
there it
getting
is.
hit by every hook, and they got a double kill to start the game.
I mean,
That's
oh,
good scouting.
I mean, I don't know. With Varus, he just 10,000% just out fucking what's it called? Just outrange everyone. Literally outrange Samira. What is she gonna do? You outed her twice. Thresh has to walk towards you. Yeah,
I'm
let's
guessing
play.
that's why
That's
they picked
like
the
mid to
Varus
late
though.
game if you don't
But-
lose lane.
Okay, we had Kaisa, Zeri. I mean, you could have picked
Oh!
Ash.
Wait
You
a
could have
minute.
picked.
No. Pause. Brother has a static shiv on Varus.
Yeah. I was about to mention that one. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
He's going
And
full AP Varus.
Swifties.
He's going AP Varus for the one shot.
But you're going AP Varus, but you're not going neither Lucidity boots to like basically make that shit insane, or Magic Pen boots to just go for the pure one shot. You're going.
You only had enough money for Swifties. Come on.
I think Ionian boots are like 15 gold different.
I don't think it really
Can't wait that
matters.
out.
You know, honestly, these boots against Trash, it makes no sense because Trash either gonna hook you, because unless he's thinking about, okay, if I get hooked,
Also took lethal tempo with AP Varus. Yes, that is a good point.
Wait,
Yeah.
his build's confused. He doesn't know which version of Varus he wants to do.
yeah, he
He's
doesn't know
torn
what.
between multiple places: his honor, his love, and his bow.
Maybe he
True.
figured during the game he had to do something else, and
Yeah,
he
but
switched.
I don't know.
But
if you ever, I don't know, you just look at your mid lane and see that it's Aurelion Sol, the hardest scaling AP champion in the game. Okay, I can just go AD and we'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh, this is just. Oh. So Aatrox is so annoying.
But again,
Also-
guys, don't go too hard on CBS. Although you're free to do it, but this is
Yeah.
the lowest of the low IBS team that we have on the league. So I do expect them to make like some stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, but
It's
but
really-
that's why,
That's just
right? If
we
you don't,
point it out so they can learn.
no,
I'm not
yeah,
like
I'm not
saying
saying
they
like
don't
to not
deserve-
say.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like it. I would expect them to do this kind of shit, right?
I guess that's true. Oh, Aatrox gets away with it because of his champion.
Dude, that dive
Oh.
was so worthless.
Aatrox, what? All you have to do is just randomly show up to team fights and get 4 kills.
oh wait,
Why are we
wait,
trying to dive?
I
See,
remember
like
this team.
Yeah, do this.
Wait, Gavin, this is a team I picked Jin into.
Yeah,
Purely just because I was faster than Olaf, man.
yeah.
But yeah, to see
Wait.
such a gap is definitely wild. Have you guys played Team Ambition before? I don't remember.
No, that's who we play this week. So we're getting some scouting in. Big.
They just
No, we played CB Sapphire last week. Yeah, last week. Not like the one that just happened, but the week prior,
Gotcha.
week
Also,
3.
I don't know. The thing is with Static Shiv on Varus is basically his entire team is AP. Like the
Yeah,
only
that's what I'm saying.
person,
Like,
the only person that's doing AD damage is Kane, and he's going Bruiser, right? So basically, it's just not worth it. As well as the boots are completely wrong.
I mean, then
Like
again, no
you're
one
not
on their
around
team is
getting.
no one on enemy team's punishing it as of
What
yet.
do you mean? He's 0-7.
I'm saying look at the itemization though. Don't look at the score line. Look at the itemization. Not like just now started stacking MR. When
just
you
because the enemy team didn't buy MR doesn't make it not a mistake.
yeah.
I mean, they're so far
That's why-
behind that I think they don't really have to. If we
Yeah,
were good to see, like everybody was like the Orn was 0-7, like he's 1-9, Kane's 3-10, no 0-8 in Varus. The only one that actually has damage is the ASOL.
Yeah.
So
That's
Okay,
just yeah. The honestly the game like with this level 2 or the first game with that level 2 dive with the rel going into it, I think that's kind of won them the game. It seemed like.
they did that one
brothers,
gank
they're
and then
baby.
bot lane got like 5 solo kills. So
Yeah,
Also, what's with people picking Zeri? Isn't that champion like dead?
she's supposed to be.
I don't think she's dead if you pick Yumi. I don't know about Thresh, but
I'm not sure about this Thresh combo either.
This is the second time. Now both
not
of you look fucking
most
silly,
broken
don't you?
They
most
they
broken
just
jungler in the
play the
game.
gank better.
Now,
Yeah,
now y'all look like
Ooh,
fools.
the Thresh
that
dodge.
I was gonna say that gank was decided by Thresh Maokai, not by Zeri.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, it's skill dependent, but it's like, why play Zeri when you can play like so many other
Kaisa,
champions?
Static Shield
Have
Varus.
Kaisa,
never
Ash,
mind. There,
Caitlyn.
Zeri was the only one. Zeri was the only option. If it's between that and fucking Static Ship Varus with goddamn Swifty boots, fucking
Misfortune.
oh my
let me
god.
put the draft for the second game because we switched game.
All
Doctor
I
Big Gulp.
all I know is that if I build like that, my ADC coach would actually slap me across the face.
Through the monitor
I think
too.
you just be disowned.
No, he said if I change my champion pool one more time that he is never speaking to me again. To which I responded, Jinx is cancer.
Gotta get ready for Arcane season 2.
Dude, Jinx is so bad. Holy shit. Please,
Or
someone save me. I need mental health.
okay. That's actually not a bad punish for them being overextended. And Set hits them with the
Is
combo.
going for it and gets no one. He was so close to tower. Like if you just watch for 10 seconds,
Oof.
this
Oh
one
no.
is getting a one shot.
Okay, Zeri just 1v9s here.
It could also be comfort, right? Because I think Darter Wolf has played a couple games of Zeri this split so far. Because they only banned
Yeah, it
Samira.
was banned again. It looks like they lost the ban.
Yeah, and TBS only had like they banned Samira and then they banned Ilaoi. So I don't know. It's definitely some questionable things.
I don't know. I feel like a common theme I see in these leagues is that we overcomplicate ourselves with champions that we shouldn't, that we don't need to, right?
Hey, Orn.
I mean, yeah, you know, Orange,
Okay, Orn.
hard champion, hard champion.
Do the
Do
one
it.
gap.
Do it for the family, Orn.
Q, 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 Q. There we go. And the
Oh,
game's over. Yeet.
Kai's is alive.
Maybe this
And the
game
game's
doesn't end
over.
actually.
And the
I
game's over,
don't
right?
know.
It's
Nope,
not
it is not.
Oh boy.
now. It's over.
Oh my god.
I mean, you gotta be right.
I mean, she's at. I'm pretty. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure she's at 100 stacks and just executes, and then it's the double stun.
This will be the longest comeback game ever, guys. Just wait.
It's almost like, well, we already know the rules in Chemtech. You win game one, you win the series. It's the law. Although I did predict a 2-1 outcome for a game this week.
How did that go?
I don't know. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
Oh, it's happening
I
now.
No, I picked you
Wait,
guys to
where's the
beat
third
Worst
game?
2-1.
Oh, okay, I got you. So the following week.
Wait.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
say you
this
guys,
upcoming
you
week.
mean New
Okay.
Moon or Solar?
Solar.
Wait, aren't
Eclipsing
they
Tides.
wait, pause. Aren't they playing right now?
Yeah, so
They're playing.
no, no.
They're playing Ruby.
Yeah, so it's Solar playing Ruby right now because we had to reschedule from Friday to today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, can you
but
guys?
I'm talking about this
do we have
upcoming Friday.
Do we have a stream? I want to see my boy Nation shit on people.
Unfortunately, we only have one stream, which was for the podcast today. I do
Yeah,
think Dynasty might be streaming, so if anyone is
post it?
interested, I think there's a good chance. I didn't check, to be
Only
honest.
Cam would ask our viewers to go join someone
No,
else's stream in the middle of the podcast.
I'm not saying
What
to
a
go.
homie.
I'm saying like you can open a
You
second
can't open up
window.
more than one tab. He does have a point.
Yeah.
And then you just
Exactly.
mute their tab.
Exactly. You can.
We gotta support Dynasty, no? Or
You
something?
don't have to be like a completely buffoon to technology, you know.
Damn.
I'm only allowed to. My computer only lets me have one tab open at a time.
Dude, no, I actually had a laptop. For the first like 3 years of competitive that I played, I literally
And
played on a
Aatrox being
laptop.
Aatrox. Orn. Teach this Orn how to do a 3-wave crash. I've learned. I've become a truther. Thanks to my great top lane coach.
Now I do have a very good point to make because now we are going to see your guys match. Worf
Yippee!
versus Bing Chillers. Clear comms.
Yeah. Please don't
Let's
put me on
go.
Orn. That champ's so fun and interactive.
Let's go. Let me get my 2 minutes of
Of
Fame.
fame.
spotlight. Yeah. Actually, that's a lie. Every minute is a spotlight for me. You're welcome.
And I'm
Let's
also
see.
gonna put Jesus Draft one. Oh yeah,
Oh, yippee!
I was looking at your guys' game, and honestly, it was pretty interesting, and you guys highlighting most of what I was expecting from Worth. I think like this series tells a lot about Worth, but
Well-
also I'm not there to say like, hey, who's doing good, who's doing bad, right? How's their day to day, their week to week?
So they early draft Darius. So we just play Orn, and I make the intelligent decision just to not interact with him. He can go up 25 CS. I don't care. But like they didn't try to like do anything. They didn't try to like stack the wave. They didn't try to dive me. Like if you're playing a Darius, this character has to get ahead.
And he's coming with TP. That's really awkward.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with this Darius. And it looks like he's doing Trinity Force, which is weird, into Orn.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play the game. I didn't play this game. I sat around and tried to scrounge up as many pennies as I could to build stuff. And then, yeah, this is when I start to get to interact with the team.
I did see though a lot of focus on that bot lane. Arland diving in between turrets, you know, pushing this area far and far away all the time. So very interesting gameplay and show there. And it looked like you guys were really, you know, in sync with all that. Like you guys were doing all the right time. You guys were doing with Herald, you know, always trying to force Jinx to lose more and more CS. So it felt like
Zeri.
you guys are getting. Oh yeah, Zeri. I'm sorry. It felt like you guys are like getting way better like as the week goes. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I did bump you guys in my power rankings
I
after
did
this week.
Fuck yeah.
appreciate. Yeah, see, finally 18 minutes in, I get to play the game. I suffered for 15 minutes of not playing the game because we did an extended laning phase, and now I finally get to play, and it's actually fun.
So you're saying you actually enjoy League of Legends?
When I get the team fight as Ornn, finally, after having to play uninteractive League of Legends, yes.
Man, I should have gotten that kill. By the way, I love how Wukong is 0-4 and can still like destroy me because haha, funny monkey. Wait.
Yeah. Even that, like, he was so far behind. Like,
I mean, this just literally we're beating them with our wallets at this point. There's no other play, and this is when I get yelled at for split pushing. I got the tower, to be fair.
and you guys are 10k go ahead, so you only got 3 kills.
It doesn't matter. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be splitting as Ornn.
Yeah, he got yelled at.
Your place is in side lane. You buy a hull breaker and a team mount.
He got
Oh,
yelled
this-
at by our coach.
Yeah, immediately.
This is
Why the
so
fuck were you
sad.
slipping? This is so sad, but immediately Wukong pays it forward.
Woo, Arlen.
Is it gonna show it? Yeah. Why is he stepping up here?
The
Let's
classic.
just breathe on him. And then yeah, we kind of just beat them with our wallets for most of the game.
Yippee, game number 2.
Yeah,
The
I
game
mean
where
that game was this seems to be a little bit more what's called
Close.
a more even game,
It's
right?
because they picked a better champion to Ornn. Or we picked Ornn into a worse champ for Ornn to play against. Because Darius isn't really a good split pusher. He like wants to get ahead and then team fight and be a monster in team fights, whereas Gwen just wants to permit snip turrets, whereas I want to group.
Yeah, and speaking
also
of which, let me bring
someone
the
told
draft.
me. Oh yeah, no, this game I was so depressed.
Oh
I've never
wait,
been sadder in my life.
you guys are blue side. You guys did okay, so you ended up having counter to the Gwen. So
Yeah.
why did you
Yeah, what's
decide
with
to
that?
go with the
Well,
Ornn?
they banned Rumble. We probably would have played Rumble into it, but they banned it.
It's because normally junglers
I'm allowed
don't
to-
have rights.
And our
it's
team, top
lane.
laner, is only allowed to place one of 6 champs. We won't say the champs. You can guess 3 of them based on this draft. Yeah.
Three
I mean,
of
hey,
them?
I mean, if
You mean
you
the
already
one
said
top
too
lane you
much
played?
because
Yeah, you said way too much.
yeah, because if you're only allowed to play 6 champions, you're saying that none of them are good to play into Gwen.
What? No, there's 2 champions that are banned.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
tell
even
them
more, I
how they
guess.
need to fix how they talk on the podcast, and then we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
I definitely don't want you guys to spill the beans for like what you guys want to do in the league, what you guys are
Or
good
I'm
at.
memeing. Who knows?
It could be, but I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
no, we just
Lord knows I'm not good at farming into Gwen on Ornn.
I hate Gwen so much.
Bro, playing a tank into Gwen is just like the most
Nah,
fun experience.
playing Kaisa into fucking Caitlyn.
You
I
are
wanted
3-0. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but that's because I'm like unequivocally better.
It doesn't matter how much better I am than a Gwen. That could be Johnny
Yeah.
No Hands, and he still is up 70 CS.
Yeah, but that sounds like skill issue, no?
AKA, that sounds like a you
Play
problem.
tank into Gwen and come back, okay? I matchup's ass.
I don't know, man. I should not have been allowed to play the video game as Kaisa into Caitlyn. But they kind of just run it down over and over again now, and I'm just My CS this game, I'm not even gonna front, was insane. I'm so fucking good at League of Legends. Holy shit.
It's almost like you get an item that kills minions for you.
Which one?
Static shift.
Don't talk to me. Uh, where even am I in this fight? I'm so fucking. Oh, there I am.
Getting carried by tanks.
Getting hung by who? I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is where we kind of made some decisions.
Yeah, imagine my ass yelling, guys. Gwen can end the video game. By the way, someone needs a recall for Gwen. By the way.
And honestly, like, there were so many times where I feel like, why isn't Gwen winning the game? Like,
With a 140 CS lead? Yeah, I have no clue.
yeah, like, I think is this the moment? I think so.
God damn it, Gav. You
Alright,
got
I'm
worse
gonna
CS than Caitlyn?
have to dip to fill in for New Moon Scrim, so was fun.
Good luck.
No worries. Thanks,
Team
Axe.
show up.
Much appreciated.
This is stuff like this though. Like that's pretty much why you're saying why couldn't Gwen end the game. Like she's splitting when she shouldn't be splitting. Like there, we caught her out 1v4 and we just used everything on her and like.
Oh yeah, she TP'd in. I was
Yeah.
like, why did she TP? Just go for the end. Keep the
And then
Kaisa
right there when she E forward, we just kind of knew we would be able to end the game at that point.
Yeah, they sort of turbo chilled.
Because it was you, Lyric, that was with her in the top side, right? Sure too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, like...
Oh, she could legit kill me with a sneeze, but she didn't. So I was like, oh, okay.
Well, she's scared because you were 9-0. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter how like Gwen just is like a tank
She
counter.
ulted me.
Like
She ulted me one time and almost murdered me with that ult.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because, like, yes, she's the most fad, so if you guys are fighting 4v4, that's probably better for Worth than a 5v5 because, you know, Kaisa's
yeah,
not
I
there.
mean, honestly, basically, for me, the two games are opposite. I should have been grouping more in the first game, and I should have been covering waves more in the second game. Being transparent.
It's
know.
all good. But yeah,
And then you said Ares had something to say. After that, you forgot to say what Ares had to say.
oh no, yeah, he actually... Okay, so Aris sent me a video. I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna try to bring to the screen. It's something that he made with TA, so all props to Team Ambition and Aris. Let me see if I can get it here on the stream. Okay, let me see if I can bring it here because... All right, I'll figure that out later, and I'll try to bring it at the end of the stream because honestly, I didn't think about how to make it work. So I'll check on that, and we'll go back to that. But and just a reminder, Dynasty is playing ETS right now. It is Solar, so we're not gonna be able to show anything related to that match because it hasn't happened. So we're
Can
gonna
we do a check-in?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was
Ooh.
trying to do. I was trying to see what.
Well, maybe we don't do a check-in. I just looked. It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty rough for the Eclipsing Tide family right now.
You know, I believe in my boy Nation.
I mean, I wasn't really expecting it to be any easier, but yeah, it was looking pretty rough. But yeah, it's 19 minutes of game. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Not so dark as Papi Chulo, right?
No. I'll trade
Or
just
am I
Poppy.
Oh!
Outrageous Papi Chulo.
Not so dark is...
Bro, that
Dark.
guy
Not
shit
so
talked
dark.
to me in fucking Risen. Literally, I'm the best ADC ever. Period. Boom. Oh my god.
But yes. Okay, so now actually, since we're going to the arcane group right now, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the other ET team on the screen. This one is Eclipse
New Moon.
Dive's
They're about
New
the
Moon.
one screaming right now, huh?
Yep, New Moon versus Clown Gaming Esports.
Boom.
This game we Axel and I casted on Friday. This was an
Okay, nice little
interesting
first
match.
blood. Yeah.
But
Just one. Oh, man, that's good. She just
yippee,
dies.
when dies. It's like we pick Lil Nas X top lane and they can't do anything. And honestly, one of
Tarek's
the
an interesting pick. I mean, it's not
Tarek Ice
terrible
is
into their
really fucking
team.
good. Tarek Ice is really fucking good.
Oh no, Gwen is immune.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Those
feel like a lot went awkward on this match. To be fair,
well, Gwen shouldn't be going in there without ult, but
I feel like there was
What?
a lot of a miscommunication with Tarek's ult. You know, Zaya was buying so much time with her ult.
Why do we have uh Cole on Zaya? Why do we have Berserker Group's first item on Zaya? I mean, I guess feather output. Hmm. Thinking. Uh, the the thing with Tark and Kaisa that makes it good is the fact that Kaisa is really good at repositioning for Tarky. Uh, and also the ulti has so much value on Kaisa, especially with her ulti. Because a Kaisa that can dive your backline and survive for like 2 seconds just cause it's like pretty cray cray.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like so awkward in some moments because I don't know if again I don't know if Tarek is the best option. It definitely is a more comfort pick, but it did feel like the Tarek's ult with Kaisa or Momo or Gwen wasn't really synchronized, and there was a point as you can see like the Maokai and the Cassante, they just have so much armor. They're so strong that we don't really have the damage to deal with them. Like Kaisa can't kill Cassante that has 2 items already. So
Wait a minute, yeah, why the
also
fuck do we have a
also you
storm
have
ranger?
3 melees and a short range AD carry and an Oriana into a Xerath. So
yeah,
like I feel like Xerath can just kind of be a turret the whole game. And
Why do
yeah,
we have
his
Storm Razor on Zaya?
that's a good question.
Why are we going? Wait, okay, no, that's Navori build path. I thought we were going IE as well. I would have lost it. Okay, that was troll as fuck. Okay, Lil Nas X. Ooh!
yeah, Tigzy, I can say Tigzy was a menace on this match. Like he pulled some crazy game with the Cassante. I believe he had a couple triple kills, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Sounds about
think
right.
I think my favorite part about uh Cassante is literally the rant that Showmaker went on Cassante.
Oh yeah, the meme.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you get Elder, so you kind of just win the game at that point.
Especially the version when they replace Showmaker's voice with the Gwen voice. It is so fucking great.
But yeah, I feel like this game is definitely on Closure and
Someone
on
posted in
Tigzy.
chat big.
Stamina, 47, 4700 defense, 329, even 201 champion. Unstoppable. Shield, wall, crossing. There is an airborne. God. That is show me you're so based. I need to.
Yeah, I think that's the go. Uh that's the Google Translate because obviously he wouldn't say stamina.
Should say mana.
I mean, I would never doubt, man. You never know. But yeah, like honestly, one of the things that I didn't like when I saw was the New Moon allowed Tixi to get Kisante again after that, performance in the first game. And here, I think Cloud Gaming was a little too ambitious
It's
with the Nafiri
overstepped.
pick.
Yeah. I mean, Nefiri's just strong still. I don't know when. Do you have the draft where it was drafted?
But yeah, it was still like a pretty even game
Or do you
overall.
remember where the Nefiri was drafted on their team?
Oh yes, sorry. Let me bring the draft for game 2.
Also, why do people keep picking Caitlyn Rakan? It's literally the worst lane I think in the game. Unironically.
Like Caitlyn or Khan. That's our
Yeah.
draft.
Oh, it is.
Look at the game that's being played, and neither of those champs are in it.
No, I mean in the little draft. I got reminded of it.
I think they took the Rakan as a pick away, and then they're like, "Well, let's put Caitlyn with it." So we first pick you first pick Ziggs here on blue. Then they go Maokai Ezreal, go Tarek Javin, then they go. So I mean,
Yeah,
I
they
feel
did.
like
It's awkward.
Nefiri into Ziggs isn't terrible, and it also gives you backline access onto Aphelios, so that kind of makes sense. But as long as Tarek can ult, it makes him useless because you can't just one shot the Aphelios because that's his whole
Yeah,
point.
like it's also pretty hard lane to play into the Ziggs. Like if he puts the bombs, even if you go in, go out, it's still pretty
Yeah,
difficult
and this
to
is just
play.
Aphelios being Aphelios here.
Aphelios being Aphelios.
And
Yeah.
I'm trying like not to flame Robbie too much. He's been in the chat a few times. We always talk with him on our server, but we did mention that at the end of this match, um, he had less damage than Soraka.
That's
So I
interesting.
don't think he's gonna get that
That is
Fury at all anymore. He gotta improve a
Yeah,
lot.
that build is also interesting.
well, it's also like you said, it's kind of a bad team to pick it into in some aspects because like going on to Ziggs, if he drops the minefield, you just kind of take all the damage through it. But also, like, I mean, it makes sense because it gives you, like I said, it gives you backline access. And we see the Vel'Koz. Okay, a couple flashes there. And yeah, he got put on Lux duty.
Yeah, a lot better than the Fury, if I say so.
Well, that's kind of what I was expecting to seeing the R5 and you guys ban Xerath Ari. Like, why aren't you just playing something else that fits the Xerath role? Because Xerath still fits, like, the Xerath role fits good into that comp, but oh no, Maokai.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of things went wrong here for the side of New Moon. Like there were some really bad picks that he gave, and I don't think this was even the worst. 5-1. I think
Also,
this is
if
the
you're gonna
worst.
blind Fiora, I think we just have to win the game with Fiora.
Yeah, definitely one of the things that Axe and I were commenting is you have counter pick, you have R5, you are on the red side, and yes, he did good in the Fiora game against the Kisante, but again they
That's
didn't.
counterpick.
Yeah,
That's
you're blinding the Fiora. Why? Why are you blinding the Fiora and giving them a chance to pick something comfortable, which
because
clearly he
yeah,
was.
you know you're banning you're banning Cassante. You don't need to pick the counter to Cassante if you ban it.
Exactly. And you're just giving them, hey, you're
Asante
giving
has
your
a
top
counter.
lane a counter.
Also, maybe I'm just being red pilled by my coach, but like Maokai R4 right there looks fucking great with that team. Maybe I've just like actually been brainwormed by my coach to think or Ornn's always good, but Ornn on R4 there looks good.
Yeah, if you're giving mid lane last pick, that's fine. It's just like don't pick the Fiora into R4, right? That's the concern. But because I feel like it's too cocky, right, for you to say, I can play Fiora into anything, and even if you're doing fine in your laning phase, you know, you need to make sure that your team has a way to win the game, and if you're just even, you're not really doing that. At least
Well,
that's
he needs
my
to,
opinion.
yeah, he needs to be like not team fighting. Like if you don't like, you see this a lot when people pick Fiora, then they end up grouping. It's like you're not supposed to be grouped. Your team is supposed to be good enough as a 4-man unit to not die to their 5-man, and then you just split push the game away. So that's why I don't like picks like that necessarily. Because like if you look at the Gwen can do both. She can team fight and she can do that. So I don't know. I mean, if he's comfortable in the champ, that's the thing. But I just feel like you need to be able to press the lead harder.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree with you. And with that, the now Clown Gaming goes to 3 wins and Newman goes to 3 losses. So things are looking pretty rough. Not only for Newman, but anyone like there's a clear difference between half of the arcane standings versus the bottom half because there's like a 2 game difference between it, or 2 series difference, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
that's
mean,
rough.
it's the 2 series, but at the same time, like if you look at like Clown Gaming's 5, New Moon's 6, it's 3-1 versus 1-3. But I mean, the game record is 4-6 versus 6-4. So like they're almost the same in games. So New Moon's consistently able to take games. They just gotta take 2.
Yeah,
Finish
they
them
need to
all.
win 2 series at least to be able to like at least even out because
And you're
but
getting rough part of the schedule too.
exactly, they're facing Elysium Omen, so I think it's a loss. Then
Hey, I
they're
believe.
they're facing Litra Monkeys, also top tier team in the arcane standings. Um, and then they still face Aurora, which should be a more even game, but also difficult. And Return of Middlesticks, that should be a win. I'm gonna be really careful, but it should be a win. And they finish with Sun Hydra, which also should be a win. But again, I think Hydra is on a really weird state where I think they're better than what their records are showing. But again, there's still a lot to happen in the league.
We'll
But
see. We did get to talk to the return of the Rodham Star Nemesis new mid laner. Now that he's out of apparently he was on the solo queue warrior jail. He's fresh out of that. So
yeah, and actually, I'm excited to see the match that we have because I think there's some interesting stuff from that return of Middlesticks versus Elysium series. So now I'm gonna have here Catalyst Nova versus Rocket Fellas. Um, let me see. Did I? Okay, so one thing before I start this clip, um, so for Catalyst Nova and for the Return of Middlesticks series, I did make the clips. They don't look perfect because I didn't have the full time to edit, so I had to rush a few things. So
Uh,
you're not gonna. So we're gonna go straight for the clips and not. You're not gonna have like the game 1 and game 2. So just be careful as you
that's
go
fine.
through. So it makes sense.
Okay.
But let me put the draft here as well. And just a reminder, game 1 Catalyst Nova won because it was an FF for tardiness from Rocket Fellas. So
Okay.
they
And it's
started the
what
series.
15 minutes is an FF, right?
Yes.
So we picked first pick Kaisa, then you go Zyricon. Okay.
Pretty
I
standard.
like the draft.
Yeah, I think CB has better draft this game. Except for his Ziggs. I don't understand why people play Ziggs. I feel like he's
It's safe
not good
lane.
enough.
It can help demolish turrets.
Yeah, I think if you know how to play Ziggs, he can be pretty powerful. But and he's also, well, technically he's a flex. I've seen a couple people playing Ziggs bot as well as mid. I just think like his gameplay is very unique, so you need to play around it.
All right.
And this Mundo got fat really fast. He got a couple solo queues stop, 3-1. A lot of back and forth fights.
I love this exalt into the Ghost of Christmas Past over there.
Nice double by Talia.
That was huge. Respect. That fucking Talia W is nuts.
Yeah, and this team from Rocket Fellas, they're looking pretty strong. Um, they're looking pretty good overall with drafting, the way they're playing as well, mechanics and all of that. They look all synchronized. I think this team is definitely a team that's gonna be up there to fight for something else outside of just a playoff, right? I know it's
Mhm.
too early to say much, but I think like I think this team hasn't played. Let me see the schedule real quick. I don't think they've played. Um, I think they played like two of the top teams so far. So I'm definitely interested to see how they're gonna face off a few others. So they won Sun Hydra. They won New Moon. They won Flannel, and now Rocket, and now Catalyst. So they're gonna be facing CB Aurora this week, which is a very important match. Um, Clown Game Spartans,
That
Leecher
should be good.
Monkeys,
So they have to play the top of the table team
yeah,
still.
and Elysium. So they're gonna be facing the top of the crop, like
So
in the next
we're finding out like
where they really stand.
like
Yes,
yeah, like it's Mythbusters time.
it's time to see, are they gonna go 4-4 or are they gonna go better than that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Are they myth busted or are they actually
Goated.
true?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like in this game, I feel like there's no way CB is. Yeah, I don't think there's a way uh, red team loses
Oh shit.
here.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it just feels like I mean, Size 4-0, Kindred's fed, Mundo's a brick wall. It's just a matter of time before they end the game.
Especially, it's so nice seeing that Kindred. Kindred is so like such a good champion right now. Definitely
Tigsy
underplayed.
Tigsy going on record saying that he thinks Rockefellers are frauds.
Exactly. And Rocket Fellas are just questioning marking him right now. Oh god. I definitely want to see this matchup when it happens. It's gonna be a fun one to review. But I mean, it's still like it's just like what we said earlier. We're gonna have to see how they're gonna face against the top tiers of their group because a lot can change. But as well, I still think they're doing pretty well overall, regardless. But you know, you still need to see like how exactly they're gonna work. Why did my
All
graphic
blind Heimer. Oh,
ah.
anyone that plays Heimerdinger top needs to be cold. That stuff. That's some cringe shit right there.
I also don't know why they left the emotional damage to take Mundo again.
Yeah, that's funny.
He was literally just clapping everyone.
That
Ah,
Rengar
Mundo gonna Mundo.
should have won. 3-man top.
I'm I don't know what you guys feel about Rengar B3. Definitely an interesting pick, but I feel like if you're taking Rengar, you gotta make sure you're damn good at it.
Yeah, if you're confident.
Also, you see the Zaya pick. Zaya instantly, as I have a friend who is a big Rengar player, and he said he would tell me that that's int as hell because she just can ult. Because
Yeah.
Zaya, yeah,
So just install ultis, it's all doomsday.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, one thing is I like that, you know, they're executing the Nocturne Galio combo actually pretty well because I've seen people trying to do that before and not really doing it properly. Like they either
Yeah, I
forget
mean,
to.
You know
if
what's
you're gonna
really
pick Rengar, maybe instead of picking Lissandra mid, maybe we go Ivern mid. You know?
That could
what
be an
you know
interesting
what's
strategy.
turbo funny? Going Shen Nocturne Gallia.
Yeah, as much as like the Mundo pick's cool, I think
Mm.
if they Shen, maybe I don't know, Shen would have been a cooler pick for the comp because it synergizes better, but
Well, they did ban
Doesn't
Shen
Camille
because
Nocturne is pretty cool.
emotional damage
oh okay, yeah,
is
they
a
did ban
Shen pick.
Shen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they banned Shen because obviously yeah, okay, I see that now. I wasn't super looking to be completely honest, but yeah, that's
Because I
I mean fastest
believe
game in the league, of course, like you guys are up 25-6. Of course you're gonna end the game.
You would think. Now imagine.
Yeah. Unless
yeah.
well
19,
it's not
22 minutes, so
a clean 2-1 series.
yeah, pretty clean.
Woo.
Now, okay, so Litter Monkeys and Sun Hydra, I do not have the clips for this. We didn't receive it, so basically we can just talk really briefly about the results of the game, just so make sure we cover them. Wait,
Hey, 2-1's a 2-1. It doesn't matter how you get the one.
True.
wait.
Someone in chat saying 2-1 XD. That's the last draft we just looked at.
Yeah, sorry about
You're
that.
good.
I-
Okay.
So starting off with a victory from the side of Litro Monkeys. They started the series with the win. And judging by this, we have a 45-minute game, like a pretty long game. It doesn't look like there. It's so I actually would really love to see how this went because look at this. We have a 39 kills from the side of Sun Hydra against 26 by Litra Monkeys, and you have a 63k damage Ziggs, another Ziggs mid, from what Tixie was saying, pretty busted. And
11-1 on Maokai Jungle. That's where I was.
a 76 Kaisa. 76 Kaisa with 55k damage, and you lost the
Yeah.
game. That's gotta
That is
be
wild.
Well,
rough.
it looks like I don't know when Aatrox was picked, but Aatrox is a hard time into that team. And it looks like they threw it mid because Poppy, or no, it's just Sana, not Poppy. Never mind. It's top. I looked at the splash and not the name. That looks like Poppy to me. But
One thing things to say, how does both top laners lose lane? Cassandra and Aatrox not doing so great. Although Cassandra did a lot of damage. 39k almost.
because Cassante gets a kill by dragging him under enemy tower and then dies.
Yeah, he was probably killing himself at some point. Tried to dive in. So we have Rel, Kaisa, Tristana, Maokai, and Aatrox from the side of Son. Seraphine, Ashe, Ziggs, Kindred, and Cassandra. That looks that I don't know how you guys feel about this Nature Monks comp, but it doesn't feel like they have a easy way. You know, they only have one frontliner. You know, Ziggs and Seraphine doing damage and giving peel
I
from
mean,
far apart. But
honestly, I think the blue team is a better team comp because they counter what Aatrox and Tristana and Kaisa want to do. Like they have counter engage where Seraphine just ults, Ashe ults. They're running into Ziggs damage. Like I'm guessing they fought in chokes because if Seraphine can throw her ult down and hit Aatrox who wants to run in, hits Tristana who wants to run in, it doesn't like they can just chip them down and they can just kite back. They should be able to kite back at least.
yeah, it's interesting.
Like it looks like they played to their team's strength.
And just to finalize, let me see if I can bring the draft real quick. Okay, so just to finalize, Kaisa B1, they took Aatrox on B3. They finalized their comp with Maokai and Tristana from the side of Son, and from the side of Litra Monkeys, they R5 the Ziggs. They countered the Aatrox with the Kisante, and they blinded Kindred. Interesting choices there. So let me bring game 2 quickly. And let me bring the draft. And this looks like, actually, let me put it here. And okay, so this is a much faster game, a 27-minute game, where Sean Hydra won the game. Jesus Juice going, wait, okay, Jesus Juice going with the King. This is a Poppy top. They repeated the Ziggs, which still dealt a lot of damage, but he went 0-5 in the game. Verzion the Zeri went 1-5. The Lulu also 0-6. So it looks like they got pretty wiped in that bot lane. Lilia 11-0. Tristana also pretty fat, and Sagato doing well again on that. Now doing well in this Aatrox, 5-1 and 8. Even and again they're doing, and they did the same idea with getting Aatrox B3, letting the counter this time Poppy. Surprising now from the side of Litra Monkeys, they blinded the King this time.
Yeah, I'm confused as to why they didn't just try to pick the same comp they just played at. Like the only difference is Zaya doesn't necessarily want to go in, but Nautilus has to go in, Aatrox has to go in. And I guess you didn't see those two when you picked Zeri Lulu, but I don't know. I think you could pivot your comp into a same comp where they have to run into you. And or it could have drafted the same thing, and they chose not to, and that looks like that's why Sun Hydra won.
Yeah, and looks like for this game, for game 2 and game 3, Sun Hydra lost 3 bans. So for game 2, Sun Hydra lost 3 bans. So that's why they didn't ban anything. They only banned second phase. But good for them. Look, because it looks like this is a stomp, like 25-7, 12k gold lead. So it looks like they stomped from start to finish to get I think this was the first. No, it's not the first victory. This is the second match they win individually. Okay, so just and now to finalize these match or these series. Oops, wrong one. So I'm gonna put here and game 3. Okay, now in this case here, it's again another fast game, 25 minutes, but now it's a stomp from the side of Literal Monkeys. They went 22-6. Sagato playing Aatrox again. This time he's like R1 Aatrox pretty early. Then Literal Monkeys already taking Clad and Zeref as an answer. Sun Hydra takes the Ivern. The what's called the blank there on the draft is the Kane. So Literal Monkeys is going for that Kane again, and to finalize with a Victor. I don't know how you like the pairing Lysandra with Ivern. I would prefer to do with a more aggressive jungler, stronger jungler.
Or of an invade jungler.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like they did pretty well. The Monkeys, they Kane got 307, but barely any damage. Clad seems to be the biggest damage dealer there. Also, the Zeref doing a little bit, like quite a lot actually. 509, a lot of damage. Yeah, the Lissandre C just didn't work. The bot lane also didn't work. 05, 03s. It looks pretty bad from the side of Son. I don't know what were your expectations, but it does look like they came when like I was expecting them to be like mid pack to higher, but they've been just disappointed as they are probably I think a last place on this group.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Outside of Chemtech, I really don't have expectations because it's not that I don't care, but I kind of don't care yet because like we're only playing the teams we're like I only care about the teams we're actually gonna play against. So I don't know. I don't
No, it's
really
fair. It's
have
fair.
any like that's why I kind of just look at draft and then go from there on expectation wise.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
think it's
think
completely
Blue has
fair.
the better draft.
But yeah, it just looks pretty bad for them, and good for Little Monkeys getting another win. Um. Okay, so before we're almost finishing, I'll just go really quickly from the other game that we don't have the drafts, just the clips, just because I think it would be easier. Oops.
Okay. Lyric, you still alive?
Oh, barely.
Good to know.
Um,
Uh,
if you wanna hop out, feel free to do so. It's completely fine.
it's vibes. It's vibes.
Um,
Wait, why is this? Wait, why is I just deeped it. Why is it Klein and Is
You
it
woke it.
Korean?
I think so.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Korean. I think symbols.
yeah, this always happens. This is CB Aurora versus Flano Ethereal. 26 minutes game. It looks for me like a clear stomp, 16-5. It's I think CB Aurora has a pretty good draft. I don't think it's a bad draft from the side of Flano, but maybe just too much player difference, right?
Mhm.
That's what it looks to me. Yeah,
Pick the Graves into the Hecker room. We put Maokai top, or we went Maokai support. You pick the Braum, which is kind of good into Maokai Graves Kaisa. We should have the YOLO rip of the Gnar. And wait, no, saw the Trundle pick and you pick Gnar. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they just player diffed. And then
yeah.
they took advantage of flex picks.
It looks like they finished the game in the first bear because you see two heralds from the side of CB Aurora, three drakes to one, so they didn't fight for soul or elder, and only one baron. So, and this is a 13k
26
gold
minute
lead.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It
Looks
looks
like
rough.
Yeah, it looks like just kind of had lanes that lost however they did. Graves 1010 looks like he did some ganking. Not a whole, Hecarim when he's not able to just perma full clear is kind of useless. Yeah, I kind of just beat them with their wallets.
Classic.
Yeah. For game two, I'm gonna bring here on the screen. So this one is again, it's a almost 29-minute game, 21-4, even greater of a stomp. Cyclone went through camps, all going very fast. Also including for Spotted there, he got 3 kills, but he had a pretty amazing CS, 274, almost 10 CS per minute, 13k gold, and from the side of Flannel, only Cav below managed to get across the 10k mark, but everybody just super weak on the side of Flannel. Um, doesn't look like they could do much or anything at all. They secured one Herald, but they lost two Barons. This Soul, so it just looks really rough for the side of
Yeah,
Flannel.
looks like they're not even, and CBA is not even like fronting that Malkai's going to be a flex pick. They're just like auto picking at support. Kind of crazy. Usually the power of Maokai is you pick him early and then you can flex him top mid or top jungle or support, and they're just kind of drafting whatever.
Yeah, like I'm seeing a lot of, you know, like I normally would expect supports to come on the first round just because you want to secure the best supports available early, and I don't know, it feels like there are a few teams that are giving, especially on the red side, are giving the support maybe a chance for a counter, maybe uh the last pick. I've seen it. I feel like maybe 2 or 3 more games.
He's not even picking the strongest counter, quote unquote, to Rel. You Alistar. I mean, Maokai Q also does counter her W, but like typically you think Alistar, you think like Thresh, but Maokai can also do it. So I guess that's why they picked it. But
Aurora looking pretty good so far. I think they had a good win against Litra Monkeys last week. They did have uh they lost to Elysium, but they also secured a win against. So this team has been like had a win against one of good teams and also had a loss against a good team, but overall it's still like pretty even out with like who they played. They still have to play a lot more teams that are more closer to their level, like Clown Gaming, and Rocket Fellas, for example. So I'm expecting to see a bit more if CBRO wants to do more than just go to the first round of playoffs. I think they are definitely capable of doing so, but at this point, I think it's too early to say much more than like anything at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Uh, so
And
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it just looks the same as the last game. They all won lane and then one game.
Yeah, looks like a snowball out of it. Drake's just got everything. Um, now for the last game of this arcane group is Elysium versus Return of the Middlesticks. So let me try to get on the screen here. This one. This one, I'm sorry, I was doing this edit as soon as we started the podcast, so it doesn't look good at all. It just really quick. Um, okay, it's just a really quick snap of what I recorded earlier. But this came from the Return of Middlesticks stream. Um, and Thunder
Trade one back
MacBuster,
there.
he
Yeah.
he's looking good for Return of Middlesticks.
Yeah, this is the guy that was the solo queue warrior that's out of jail now, out of solo queue jail, allowed to play.
Yep, and he just got an amazing double kill.
Welcome back.
Welcome back in great style.
Yeah, your first game you get to play against the best team in your division, and then you style on them.
Fire, no? Or
Wait,
something?
am I crazy? I just realized that's Rumble support Swain top.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
So I think Elysium's kind of like having a fun draft then. I mean,
I
I guess the synergy with MF ult into Rumble ult's good, but I mean, I'm a Rumble enjoyer, and I think that's Rumble supports troll.
I very much kind of agree with you, but if one thing that I've learned about these
Wait, is
guys
Bianca out? Nope. Alright.
is this team actually does very different picks, and that's from knowing some of these guys. I don't know them intimately or anything like that, but from
Yeah, I mean,
hearing what
Swain
they
top's
say,
pretty wacky.
yeah, and they like to take these different picks, and they make it work, which is the best thing for them, right?
Yeah, I just would have if you see the Swain locked in and you see a Rumble, you're expecting it to be Rumble top Swain support, not vice versa.
Yeah.
And then, what are your thoughts on Rumble versus Zach? I think that's a good matchup for
Zach can kind of beat you. He can kind of beat your ass, but
It just
Rumble's
depends
just
if he
kind of
can get
really
on top of
strong right
you.
now. Rumble's just really strong in general right now, but Zach's one of those champs that can rush an MR item and make your life hell, and he can kind of beat your ass. But I mean, they probably made the swap last second and said, "Hey, you go support, I'll go." Because I mean, it's a better matchup for Swain because Swain can just keep him at a distance better.
Gotcha. Um, but yeah, this game it doesn't look too bad honestly. Like the Cassiopeia, can't see Thunderstruck. He's 8-1, definitely trying to
Yeah,
carry out the game.
Thunder's trying to put the team on his back.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't change it to the draft.
Oh.
I'm definitely excited to see how much Thunderstruck is going to be able to add into this team because it looks like he already made a huge impact in his debut on the team. Um, I think this
So
is
yeah,
yep.
I'm just looking at so the draft. I'm guessing they decided on R4 that's going to be a flex because when they picked Rumble R3, Tom Kench and Olaf are two good matchups into Rumble because they kind of can ignore him and run him down. And then when they picked the Zach, which is another quote unquote good matchup, like it's a good matchup for the Zach. So then I think they decided to switch it then.
Oh,
If I had to guess,
we see Thunderstruck getting picked here a few times, but
yeah, I mean they're just losing. There's 14k 14K gold difference. It's pretty impossible to win a fight.
Not with that attitude.
I mean,
I mean, look
they
at
have
this.
they have Swain, Mount. So don't ignore the Jace. You have Swain, Maokai, MF, Rumble. That's just AOE ults galore, and then also Maokai Jace is just broken. It's
Yeah.
the most,
Oh.
and then yep, we don't flash to level 1, and now they realize that's the strong player, so we're gonna abuse it.
Yeah, and he's on a really awkward matchup. So he took the set into the Tristana.
It can be a winning matchup.
I'm sure it can be, but I think it's just way too difficult to execute because Tristana has a jump, she has a flash, her ult sends you God knows where, so she has ways of dealing with you.
Surely Rumble. Oh my gosh, she doesn't die.
He survived. Oh, look at that play.
Kobita just punishing.
Kobita doing some insect movements with the Tristana.
Just trading back though. Good roam. Top lane.
I hope next patch just takes Kaisa out of the
It won't
game.
happen. They like Kaisa too much.
They need to buff Ezreal more. Yeah.
Nah.
No. You don't need to buff Ezreal. Just nerf Kaisen. That's we're all
Wait,
good.
I just realized we have double enchanter bot.
Yeah, Son of
And
Seraphine.
like
Yeah.
so double enchanter bot is like really good if you have like a turbo ultra giga hyper carry that can carry the game. Like
That
usually you
is
see
not
like a
set.
Hecarim. You see like usually you see like a Hecarim jump. Like if you're gonna pick the set mid, cool, that's fine. But if you're gonna do that, you need to pick like
Astrology.
Or
a
Kindred.
Hecarim or a Kindred. Yeah, you need to pick something that can like 1v9 the game if it doesn't die. Like, and then so I just
Wait.
their draft just seems super scuffed because like part of their team comp, if you look at the top half of their map, wants the team fight and have like Kennen wants to flank and pull off the Giga ult where you catch their whole team. And then the bottom half of their team, or the bot lane of their team, wants to just protect one person and keep that person from dying and allow that person to carry, and they just don't have that character.
Yeah, it's definitely awkward. Like, I guess it would be maybe they're thinking about the set, maybe they're thinking about the cannon, but I still don't see like those as your main carries.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
hypothetically, if I'm doing that same draft, the first 3 picks, but you banned Gwen, you banned Swain, so like the Rumble has to go top pretty much. They
Okay.
banned Olaf, they banned Yone. Then you just go throw the Maokai top into Rumble, tell him to rush MR, use his passive to sustain, and you just take. If the guy plays Hecarim, you just slam Hecarim on 4.
Yeah.
And then, or Kindred, you play something that your double enchanter that you already showed can just allow to carry. And then when they go Blitzcrank Tristana, you could honestly go Orn mid into Tristana and she can't kill it. But
Yeah,
then you have low damage profile. But I don't know.
I definitely
They started to draft a double enchanter comp and then they just abandoned it for some reason.
yeah, and I definitely don't like the bands that they throw. They threw like Ziggs, the Fiddlesticks, and Zaya for first band. It kind of tells me like you're letting Elysium do whatever they want because
Also,
yep.
Cassiopeia would have been really good with double enchanter. Like,
Yeah,
that's
Cass would
just
be
another pick that could be good with there. Like that's crazy.
yeah, but yeah,
Wait,
again,
this is how our games look. Just Ionian getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah, top lane down 13 CS, but gonna win the game.
But yeah, it just feels like their bans kind of tells me like they want to leave them to do whatever they want instead of trying to force them into something you could expect, because like sure, playing to Azaya, playing to Ziggs is difficult. They're just gonna do the counter engage thing. But again, you're leaving, Rumble up that they already flexed it, between top and support. You're leaving the Kai'Sa's open, you're leaving the Blitz open. I don't know if they did scouting or how long they used, but you're giving Arrow the champions that he's comfortable, and you also giving him the chance to like do something crazy. So you give them the both options, right?
Yeah.
At least say, hey, you're not gonna play your comfort. You're gonna do something crazy that may or may not help you win the game. So I don't know. I just feel like if they're gonna do something on the draft, they better just stick with the one plan, and then try to execute instead of starting somewhere and then going somewhere different.
Yeah, like you said, they had a draft plan and then they just threw it out the window with one pick. Well, you can't unpick the double enchanters.
Exactly.
I mean, you could hypothetically throw the Seraphine mid and then go Sona something, but I think your mid laner has already shown he wants to carry the game. So why not put him or your jungler on something that can just run over the game?
Exactly.
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
No, that's basically it.
Oh.
Ben Shapiro meme.
No worries. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring here on the screen.
Yeah, I was promised some Airy highlights.
Yeah, so
Aries highlights. I want to see it.
Exactly.
Hopefully he's still here. My king.
I don't know if he is, but we'll definitely have him.
If not, I'll gas him up.
What I'll do is I'll definitely let him know when in the clip.
Oh,
to
he's
watch
here.
it.
He's here.
Oh, perfect. Is this TA?
No, the only person I'm a fan of in this league is an Asian, my boy.
I'm a Ayo Penguini hater.
Who is that?
All right, so yeah, okay. Yes, you can, Aris. Are you a guest, by the way? I think you are. I think you were already here. Yeah, cool.
I am a guest.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna bring here on this 1 second.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Do you have the right one? Hold on. There's I sent you one, I know that, but I don't know if it was the final cut. So let me see if I could just send you the final cut of it.
You sent
Because
me.
I kind of extend.
I only have the one that you sent.
Okay, well, I don't know which one that is. So, because all I just see is the beginning part, and the beginning part's the same on all of them. So I have it organized by file name.
All right. It for me, well, I downloaded it as 0812.
That's the right one. So
Okay.
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So let me make sure that the audio is there is an audio, but
Can I quickly do
a 2006 MLG gamer clip with the dubstep drops? That's what I want to see.
wow, it's definitely in the stream. I just don't know.
Oh, okay. Wait. Do they see it? They need to see it to react to it.
Oh, it's on the stream. Yes, because
yeah, it's on the stream. Yeah.
But if I turn on the sound, I'll hear everyone talking. I'll hate that.
No.
Right.
Okay. Oh,
So,
wait. True.
So let me do this again. Let me
send it to each of them.
wait.
Or just screen share.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just show your
share.
screen on Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Let me open this. And if for people on the chat, let me know how loud it is, how not loud it is. Where is?
I mean, if we're streaming highlights,
I got some low lights. I got 5 CS.
Bro, that whole game was a low light. I'll be straight with you.
Let me know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Can you listen to it?
I should
Yeah,
be.
it's playing on repeat on stream, by the way.
I know.
I need to turn it up.
Also, you're sharing screen, not application, so we can't hear it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh,
true.
yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It's
God
playing on
damn it.
repeat on stream, so by the way, so we're just talking over the thing
It's
playing like
fine.
20 times.
It's fine. The chat will love it. They like you. Alright, how do I do
Do
this?
they?
Mwah.
Change windows. Alright, so media player, go live. Alright, can you see it?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I hope everybody else can.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna play.
Still no audio.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta turn it up, Cam.
But it's up. Like this?
Nah, audio's not playing. Hold on, I'll just send it to him. I'll just send it to
Dude,
him.
I don't know all this shit.
That's just rail things. Just abusing rail.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah,
know how this
but-
works.
It's funnier with the audio. It's timed with the music, and that's why it's funny.
Nah, I mean, I saw this like a couple times. It's definitely funny.
It's lost its punchline on stream.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be
It's
alright.
fine.
Happy
Look
birthday.
it over it.
Happy birthday, Pandorum. It's just playing on repeat. And you know what? I think the fact that it's playing on repeat will make him more upset, and I think that's all the better.
Alright, let me. Well, you guys can definitely synchronize with the stream, so that should be fine. Aries, what is the song that plays after the added finishes?
Okay, so I don't actually know the name of the song. I just searched up like that no enemies TikTok sound, and then I imported that in.
No enemies, okay. Notice was asking on the chat. Let me know if you guys do. Did you send them?
Alright, that's pretty
Yes, I
fire.
did.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
If you want, I can send you the YouTube link to it, or just like send you the like just the video as a whole. I sent it. If you wish, notice you can
Happy
DM
birthday.
me. Yeah, everybody say happy birthday to Pandorum. He'll really appreciate it. I promise.
I thought that was true, but I guess after. Alright. So okay, so we are almost done. Notice just remind me there's one game that I skipped that I didn't realize that I skipped. So I'll do that really quickly. Shit, I keep forgetting.
Also, the ATS versus Ruby game is really close right now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right now it's 28 minutes. Game 2, it's 11-10. 2 Drakes from the side of ETS, 1 Drake from the side of Dynasty, and
Less than 1k gold lead.
yeah, and 3 minutes to Baron. So very close games. And it is 1-0 for Dynasty.
I hope Dynasty loses, not because I don't like Dynasty, but specifically Worm Jones said that that red buff was stronger than my entire team.
Oof.
Disrespect. Yeah.
Was he
I
wrong,
saw it in
though?
Probably
I mean,
not.
okay, our ADC went like 20 and like 4, so like I don't
I'm
know.
asking. I don't
We
know. I
lost,
didn't
but
watch the
like you
game.
know,
Wait, what team are you in? I'm so lost.
I'm on Team Exodia, Team
Yeah,
Ambition
we're
Exodia. Holy shit, I can't talk.
we're fraternizing with the enemy
Oh!
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
I can't.
Hi,
I can't.
I'll see you guys next week. By the way,
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
can't
this
see you
week?
as human
um,
at the moment.
yeah,
It is
you might not see me as human because I got that dog in me.
True.
Ah,
If Solar
I'm
can
sorry,
pull
I
this
tried to make
off,
a
it'll be
punchline.
the
That was cringy as fuck.
yeah, that was.
if Solar
That was rough.
pulls this
I
off, it'll be the
tried.
first 2-1 in Chemtech history.
Yep.
Wait, never mind. I hope ET loses now.
No.
Change it back.
All right, Iris, get out of here.
Now fight me about it. Fight me about it.
All right. So just to cover real quick the last match, because I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So this is Forsaken Deity for against going boosters. That I forgot. So game one, going for Forsaken Deity. As pointed out by Axwork, there were 5 bans in the mid lane from
Wow.
going boosters. Yes, that's
Genuine hater
crazy.
material. God damn. Bro, what happened?
Still got Vagar.
Yeah. Not only that, he carried as Veigar, right?
Yeah.
10-1-7.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh god, we're banning gold Jason this year? This isn't the LCS people.
Exactly.
I promise you Veigar
Wait,
is
can
more
we-
frightening.
I just want to say, let's go. What team won? I forgot. What's the name of the team that won?
Forsaken Deity.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you guys rock.
Yeah. Shout out the Forsaken Deity or Deity, however you say it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going ghost boost his haters.
Listen. I'm a hater of whichever one is funnier. So I'm just a hater. I'm a hater by convenience. So I really don't know either team, so I can't say anything.
Well, we can see that at least Boosters did fairly well. He tried to carry his best, 10-5, not enough. We also see. Oh yeah, and this was a 29-16.
I mean, Boostus also won fucking Lucian.
He also won
in this
Lucian
match.
in
Yeah.
2023.
I mean, he
Forget
did
about that,
well.
bro. Expecting to win late game into Ornn Veigar. Thoughts?
And Nunu,
And Nunu. Let's not forget the.
who had a
Nunu.
probably full stack Magi's.
Nunu's optional, bro. Nunu is an optional champion.
But yeah,
That champion's
that's,
optional. I feel like yeah, sure we could like talk about how it's late game, but like again, Ornn Veigar just kind of closes that discussion right there.
Yeah, and they got into Ari. Ari is cucked.
Oh
A
snap!
little bit.
But yeah,
And
that's.
Wukong also cucked.
True.
No champion left uncucked. And Lucian as well, actually. Yeah, no champion left uncucked.
Look, all I know is after this podcast is done, I'm literally gonna go watch a video on how what
How
Rel
Rel
does.
works?
Yeah, what Rel does.
Wait,
No,
wait,
fucking-
it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I promise. I don't play that champion. I
No, it's because I'm
promise.
seeing it. I'm seeing it in Dynasty too. I have no clue what's happening, but
Yeah,
she's doing stuff.
I think
in
we're
Dynasty.
literally the only team that doesn't pick or ban it.
Yeah, I think Rel is a first pick right now because she's just so strong. But yeah,
Yeah, then you get a little taste of Gragas in your game and you
hold
don't get to
on.
play.
Before we move forward, I think
Oh
ET is winning.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
No,
not
no,
over.
they back.
It's not over.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Let's not jinx it.
Come on.
They were hitting the
Listen.
Nexus turret. They were
From
hitting the Nexus
experience-
turret, so that's
From
why.
experience with both teams, it doesn't matter how much of a lead you have.
No.
No, but here's the thing.
What I'm saying
Here's the
is
thing.
they were hitting the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, they were hitting Nexus turrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
You know who?
Yeah,
You
you know who
know-
also hit Nexus turrets and still didn't win? Me.
That sounds like a you problem, man.
I mean,
It has been a me problem. It's been a team problem. I don't want to
that's
talk
an
about it.
issue. That's an issue, not an issue me.
Yeah, that sounds like you guys don't know how to close game.
I can't find the Nexus turret on my minimap. If someone can please send me where that is on the minimap, that'd be like incredibly helpful. Thank you.
On notice, playing Caitlyn, game 2, looking
Yeah.
like they want to
Yeah.
get ready for Arcane Season 2.
Okay, so
Wait, Caitlyn wasn't buffed this patch. Why am I seeing so much Caitlyn?
I mean,
She
she's
was
still.
buffed.
She
just
was,
wasn't-
she was.
She was still
No, she
buffed. It
was.
wasn't the what next patch is
Yeah, the
in 2 days.
Bloodhead-
What it is?
I mean, she's still strong, and if you build like she has 2 builds. She has the regular build with crit IE, and she has the
Crit fatality.
Fatality.
God,
Yeah.
that's been something. I experienced it. I literally like I got Caitlyn to like
Wait a
10 HP,
minute.
and then I got trapped once and I died.
And for you haters, Boosters got that Lucian again, and this time he won
Yeah,
the
but
game.
this time they paired it with Nami, the one champion you're allowed to play Lucian with.
and
Also,
Melia.
Penguini got to play Nami. Usually that champion's banned against Penguini.
Well, yeah, and okay, so they still there was still 4 bans on the mid lane.
shit!
Oh, ET won game
Let's
2.
go!
Let's go.
Oh
And you-
shit! We
and
have
you
our
know who
first
carried?
3-game series.
You know who
Nasian-
carried?
Nasian
My
carried
boy
the game.
Nasian. Let's fucking go, baby.
Can I refuse them doing that? Can we just pretend it didn't happen? Like whoever wins the series, it was the 2-0.
No.
Yeah. Either first
think-
or second game didn't happen.
It's Chemtech culture, bro. It's Chemtech culture.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not anymore because we're about to turn tables. But yeah,
Dude,
Yeah, if you
I
guys win
believe-
this game, game
Okay,
one
but
didn't
which
happen.
way? Which way is the table turning? We need to have it
By
specified.
the way,
well,
by the way,
we gotta
we
see
are-
game 3. Gotta watch.
by the way, we are the biggest fucking. We have to be the biggest fucking ETS fans right now because that means we're tied for first.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody gets
No,
tied for
we're
first.
no. We're behind because of games. I think.
What do you mean everybody?
No.
What do you
Sorry.
mean? What do you mean everybody,
No,
Cab?
no.
I mean, everybody that's important.
Everyone that
on
matters.
that group.
Okay. I'll take those
Oh
as fighting words.
shit!
Everybody
I'll
that
remember which
matters.
lane you playing. I'll remember which lane you playing. 1 second.
Yeah,
Give me a
please
moment.
camp
I have
him.
to check.
Please
Yeah.
I
camp
have to
him.
check.
Please camp him. Please.
I don't
They'll
play
be-
in AGL.
Please.
First
Hey,
of
I-
all, I don't
listen.
play AGL.
That's bullshit that I know it.
No, even if Solar loses or Solar wins, Ruby's ahead of us because they have more game wins.
Well, yes, because they won 1 game today.
Wait, that's fucking nasty.
They're literally up. They would be up 5 games. They'd be 7-2, whereas we're 6-2 because we got 2-0'd by them.
But then they get
So-
first by technicality.
No. So the way it's gonna be is Ruby is first with +5 game difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys come after +4, and then Solar comes after with +3.
Yep.
Now that's the only possibility.
Let's go, nation.
All right. So this game 2, it's a 34 minutes game, 25-14. Almost a 10k goal lead, like roughly 7. You do have Caitlyn pretty strong. I mean, she died 8 times, but she has almost 15k gold. So that's definitely the win conditions there. I mean, Oprah Winfrey pretty strong, 9-2. Kreutz as well. I think it's an ASO, right? 7-3, 300 CS. He's just gonna be a menace. So it's pretty hard to deal with, if I can say that. But yeah, overall, like I think going boosters, I think this game is a turning factor for me because I feel like Forsaken is becoming a team that we should be aware going to the cross group plays. So I think this team definitely needs some sort of attention, and I feel like they're gonna be ahead of going boosters in terms of power rankings moving forward.
Yeah, they're 3-1. Boost is 2-2.
If you guys don't mind me just like casually interrupting, I just realized Kangas Cast is in the Dynasty chat. And if you guys don't know who Kangas Cast is,
That's
He's a
crazy. He's
caster for-
actually
he's
Yeah.
he's a LCS caster. He's unironically in the Dynasty chat watching this.
that's
Valid.
pretty funny.
Exactly, man. Because Dynasty got
Is
the
anyone casting that game? I had it on mute.
Ah, yeah.
There
yes. they
should
have,
be, there should
uh,
be, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, there's an LCS caster in the chat. If anybody in this chat wants to go see the Dynasty thing after we're done.
I think Chunk Somo is there with I forgot who was the other person. All right. So for the last game, this is a 37-minute game, 36-23. Looks like Mythical Skill and Twitch Notice just balling the game, carrying the shit out of the game. I'm surprised we're seeing a Warwick top mid jungle here.
Okay, so
Like,
I saw this.
Why is
I
there
saw
here?
this game live.
Wait, I don't know what y'all are talking about. It still says, and I quote, "Be right back, Dynasty."
We're talking
Not
about
that
the
one. Oh my
Wait,
God.
hold on. I might be
Awesome.
I might be
Bro,
wait,
who is
hold
this
on.
guy? Who is
I'm
this
looking at the wrong
Forget
thing.
about
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
support
Clearly.
brain. Support brain.
Okay, now I'm looking at the right thing.
But no, what's it called? I saw this game live, right? And this was like, how do I explain this? This was the biggest throw
Oh,
I
cross-
think I've seen.
holy shit.
Period. Because it was a game where all they had to do, all boosters had to do, was not in.
Not pick Katarina.
Yeah.
No, not even the Katarina. Fucking Cassiopeia top. Like, we have no front line. Our front line is Braum, Jarvan, and Jarvan wants to dive. So we have Braum.
Well, yeah, but why are you picking dive into an Ezreal?
Well, that's the thing.
And Syndra.
Well, that's the thing. First of all, no. Ezreal was picked after J4.
Okay, so okay, so just to confirm, last. Wait a
It was
second.
such a toss. It was such a toss. There
Last,
were
yeah, the Cassiopeia was the last pick, by the way. Cassiopeia is the last pick.
Yeah.
Um,
Did they send the Syndra top? Because that's what I would have done.
well, yes, in game. That's a good question. Um, I don't know. Okay, so Mythical saying they tried to. I don't know if it's really good because that's a long lane, and if you're gonna do that, it's a lot easier for J4 to camp and destroy Syndra's life.
Syndra saves E for Jarvan EQ, and Set literally makes it so Katarina can't play the game.
No, sure, but the thing is, let's say you keep the wave. Let's say if you keep the wave close to your turret, but not like under, then even if she keeps the E up, like she just not allowed to play the game, right? She doesn't allow to like CS that easily because if she does, you can literally just walk into her, get your move speed if you land a Q as Cassiopeia. Um, and if you switch, I mean the thing is, let's say they switch, right? Let's say they send Syndra top, set mid. In the
It looks
next,
like that's what they tried to do.
yeah, in the
That's
next
what-
rotation, they send Katarina top. That's even worse for Syndra. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so we kept
That's-
trying to lane swap, but we ended up doing it better, which landed me kills on Cat. Yeah, so it's all about like they will try to match it still, but it's just worse to keep Syndra top. I get it. That's a good idea to match the set with Katarina. Um, but
Yeah,
I
it
would
looks like
just
it didn't
be
matter because Ezreal just kind of put the team on his back.
yeah. I mean, at that point, Azriel. I mean, I think Azriel is probably one of the strongest AD carries late
I think
game.
he's the strongest.
Like it's so hard to deal with him. Like his Q does a lot of damage. He has so much versatility on his build. He can do the what's that blue item? Frozen Heart, is it? What's it called?
Frozen Heart.
Yeah, he can do that and still be relevant pretty well. So it's I think he's just really hard to deal with. Flash, ease, but yeah, it's just I don't like this. I don't like this draft from going boosted by all means, but I think Forsaken is coming in hot for the next couple weeks. Mythic was getting tilted because I kept limited testing. I mean, you guys definitely needed the win, so
Only
I would
died
be,
one time, so sounds like you're properly testing limits.
yeah. You did what you knew, so
Limit testing is the only way to play the game, bro. Listen, if you're not limit testing, then you're just not playing League of Legends.
yeah, in a way, I
True.
guess.
True.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is my advice to everybody. Yeah, do it. I
Yeah,
promise
just
it won't go
run
badly.
it down.
I promise, surely.
All right, so okay, so this goes for the end of all the matches that we had on week 4. And I don't think they released who's gonna be streamed for this week. Yeah, they have it.
They stream it. They didn't stream a game last week, did they?
Yes, they did.
They did.
What was it?
It was my game.
Team Ambition and CB Sapphire.
Oh, it's not yellow, so I can't. I didn't. The streamed match is supposed to be
I
or
think
the
they
yellowish
changed.
orange.
Yeah, I think they changed because it was until like a couple days ago.
Yeah, they changed it last second because I remember looking at it and it was supposed to be somebody else initially, but then I just got told like day of that we're getting streamed.
Honestly, it's probably the match going on right now, and then it got rescheduled to today.
You know what?
Um,
I believe it.
all right.
Well, I don't know because Ruby already streamed whatever. It doesn't matter.
So so just as a wrap up for today, I just have one last thing to share. Two things to share with you guys. For this upcoming week 5, this is my recommendation if you guys are watching, not playing. Shadow Frost versus Forsaken Deity. I think it's a good game to watch from Hextech Group. From Chemtech, I think Solar versus Worth is a good match to watch. I'm sorry, Ares. I know you're here, but I think Big Chillers are just gonna clap you guys. I'm so sorry for saying
Whoa,
that,
whoa, whoa! No, we're gonna lose for
True.
sure.
but I
We
think
suck.
that's just the
That
truth.
those are fighting, and you know what? I hope that with
We
the changes
suck.
that we've
Now
made
you
to our
win.
hold on, then
I called.
I hope with the changes we've made to our roster and like our general attitude change that we kind of prove everybody wrong. That at least it's a entertaining game for both sides.
You guys
Is
will
my
win for
To be
diplomatic
sure.
answer.
fair, you guys just won against an IBS team, so I
That's
I
true.
gotta
That's
take
true.
that.
But we have been. Yeah, no.
Hey,
Take it with a grain of salt. I fully agree. Take it with a grain of salt. I would never say like look at our game against CB Sapphire as proof that we're getting better. I mean we closed the game before 30 minutes, so that's
hey,
something.
Yeah,
you
it's a
guys.
start. It's a
Nah,
start.
you guys win for sure. We're terrible.
I don't
Oh,
know
see,
about
I
see, this
that.
called.
is this is them. This is them trying to do the unjinx that Cam just did.
Nah,
Nah,
I
I
told.
only know how to play one champ. So
Yeah, surely. I don't see
Uh,
Rumble and GP. Yeah, no, those aren't real. Those aren't real
I
champions,
only
I
bro.
told. I
I only know
told.
how to play Ornn.
I told Chelsea or Daydream to fucking put us as O2 next week because
True.
it's tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Someone,
We're
so I remember somebody did like content. I think it was Sword Soul, and he asked me what's my favorite champion to play, and I said Malphite, just specifically so somebody would ban it.
we
And
uh we've only been picked to win one series so far. So we suck.
and from the side, and from the Arcanist group, the one uh game that I would probably be interested in watching would be actually there's two options. First option is Rocket Fellas versus CB Aurora. I think that's going to be a very interesting match to watch. And the second option it would be Clown Gaming Spartans versus Catalyst Nova. That would be the two options for this week. Well, instead of that, I'm still and just final announcement for everybody here that's is still in the chat with us. The We're still waiting for the uh the draw show that's gonna happen sometime this week for the Titans for the fall Titans Divinity League. Once that once that is gone, we will have our podcast version for Titans. And for Titans, we actually have what we call the ET Awards. That's something that we started last split. So keeping a lookout for the next podcast. It's probably gonna be on the weekend after the draw show. I'll definitely send out messages about it. So if you want to hear them, if you want to keep up to date to see what that ET award is, I'm gonna give more information and more examples of what it is on that podcast show. And so just feel free to join our server. All the communication is gonna be there. I'm also gonna be using the Titans Discord channel to be updating stuff like this. So that's my final announcement, and I want to appreciate Gav, Lyric, and also Aris for jumping in last minute to hop on and talk at the end of the stream here for the end of the matches. I want to thank you guys for coming in. I want to thank the chat, and I also want to wish you guys a good week and a good night. And if you guys have anything to say, or feel free to shout out to anyone or say anything.
I don't have any
Thanks.
shout outs. I'm all shouted out.
I'll
Uh,
I'll leave with on a positive note. I hope everybody has fun with the rest of their AGL season. And have a good night.
as a double F one said, everyone is trash and get better at the game
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, Cam, I'm gonna need you to clip that. I'll remember this for my next highlight. I'll remember it. I'll remember it.
Everyone else is trash.
Yeah. I just I hope both teams have fun. Can't wait to play Orn again. Thumbs up.
I can't wait to be locked in a tank again, guys. God.
All right. With that said, thanks guys again. Everyone who wants to stay, I'm gonna send everybody to watch Dynasty Ruby versus AT Solar in Dynasty Ruby's in Dynasty Organization's channel. So I'm gonna send you guys there, but we're gonna stay here for tonight. And again, thank you again for coming in. We had a really good time. You know, we had a pretty good audience for today, so I'm really happy how things are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on AML Week 5 with more action. So thanks again, and peace out.